What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Egidijus Kavaliauskas versus Mykal Fox, and this was a 10-rounder in the welterweight division, and this fight was Saturday, October 8th from the Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California, and this fight was broadcasted on Showtime's YouTube channel. And in this fight, Egidijus Kavaliauskas was able to get a unanimous decision victory over Mykal Fox. So I personally scored this bout 96-92 in favor of Egidijus Kavaliauskas. The three judges had this bout much wider than I had it. One judge had it 100-88 in favor of Kavaliauskas, which I don't see at all, because I definitely think there was a few rounds in there that Fox definitely won. And one judge had it 99-89, and then the third judge had it 98-90 in favor of Kavaliauskas, obviously. So, Kavaliauskas definitely won this fight. He scored some knockdowns, which really obviously gave it in his favor. I gave Fox 4 rounds. Just to break this fight down round by round, the first round, it looked like it was a solid round for Fox because it was really a slow round, which favored him. Throughout the fight, the slower rounds did favor Fox. But really, Kavaliauskas did surprise me. He surprised me on how he was able to gauge distance much better than I thought he was going to be. I thought that Fox was going to work on the outside and eke out a close majority decision, but Kavaliauskas did a very good job of getting in there and getting on the inside. So, in that first round, Fox really dictated the pace of the round, but then in the later seconds of the round, he leaped in with some big hooks, and that really won him that first round. So, the first round I gave to Kavaliauskas. Then in round number 2, it was very similar to the first round, but then late in the round, Fox got caught with a right hand that sort of buckled him back, and that really did lose him that round. But it was really not the most eventful of rounds, but Fox did get caught a bit towards the end, which obviously goes in Kavaliauskas' favor. So it was 2-0 for Kavaliauskas after 2. Could have been 1-1 because that first round was close, but most likely it was obviously 2-0. So then in round number 3, Fox actually did get dropped. He got first buckled, and then he was caught with a big right hand. It was really a leaping shot in that third round. He was caught with a leaping shot, backed up, then got hit with a face full of a big right hand from Kavaliauskas that sent him down on the canvas. He got back up, and he was really hurt all over the place. He was stomping his feet because I was assuming that he didn't really have feeling in his legs from the shots he was taking. But then Kavaliauskas came forward and just really walked Fox down again and landed some big combinations, and Fox fell down to the canvas for the second time. And then, I actually give the fourth round. I thought the fourth round was a very clear round for Fox. That's why I'm sort of puzzled at why the one judge had it 188, but nonetheless, the right guy won. But still, right after Fox got dropped in that fourth round, he did much, much better. He had some very solid work on the outside. Kavaliauskas wasn't doing much. And I actually gave the round after that as well to Fox in round number 5. It was a very slow round, but I thought that Fox just had better work with the jab than Kavaliauskas did in his little flurries that he would put out in the last couple seconds of each round. But then in round number 6, it was also a very slow round. All the rounds were very slow, besides that third round. But yeah, I thought Fox was doing good early, but then I just thought I thought that Fox was doing good early, but then I thought Kavaliauskas was picking up the pace in that round. In that 6th round, it was a very, very close round in my opinion. But then I thought Kavaliauskas just had the better work leaping in. But then in round number 7, I thought that Fox simply had more activity from the outside, and I thought that Kavaliauskas didn't really do much. Then in round number 8, I gave it to Kavaliauskas because he had some solid work early, landing some big right hands. Then in round number 9, it was a very close round as well. The thing is, the rounds that I gave Fox on my scorecard were very close rounds that could have went either way, but the rounds that Kavaliauskas won were fairly clear, so I could definitely see why the judges had it wider, but 100-88 is definitely not really the right scorecard in my opinion. I could probably see 98-90 because there was a few rounds that I gave to Fox that were really close. But yeah, in the 9th round, Fox, I also gave it to him. Nonetheless, obviously a real close round. But then round 10, I thought that Kavaliauskas came out just with a bit more pep in his step, just outworked Fox. And so yeah, I gave 6 rounds to Kavaliauskas, 4 rounds to Fox, totaling with those 2 knockdowns, 96-92. If you watch this fight, comment down below how you scored it, if you agree with the judges' scorecards, or if you agree with my scorecard, which was a bit closer. But this goes into the question, what is next for Egidijus Kavaliauskas? This was a very solid comeback win since his losses to Terrence Crawford and Virgil Ortiz Jr. because Mykal Fox is a very game opponent. So yeah, for Kavaliauskas, I could definitely see him in a big fight next. He could probably take on Amata Senionis for the WBA regular title. He might be able to take on Gabriel Maestre for maybe a WBA eliminator or some type of eliminator. He might be able to take on Radza Butayev as well. Maybe someone like even a Jamal James. I mean, all these guys could be opponents for Kavaliauskas. I mean, who knows? What if PBC and Showtime make Kavaliauskas versus Jaron Ennis? I mean, that's definitely a possibility as well. Or Cody Crawley, someone like that could be next for Egidijus Kavaliauskas after this big win. But as for Mykal Fox, he's now 22-4, coming off 3 straight defeats. I mean, really, it really sucks for Fox because last year he got viciously robbed and then of a title specifically as well. And then this year he has this fight against a very similar style but just much more active in Kavaliauskas, and he got dropped twice, didn't get the victory. But he's still very young, so I think he's obviously going to continue on with his career. Like, the difference is, like, if he was like 38, obviously he'd probably be retiring coming off 3 straight losses, but he's still a very young guy. I think they're, instead of putting him up against a very tough guy in his next fight, I think he has to slow it down with the opposition, maybe get a few little wins over like relatively unknown guys, and then maybe step it back up to fighting like guys in the top 25, top 30, even top 15, top 20 in the welterweight division, just like a Kavaliauskas, Maestre, all those guys like Luke Santamaria, Abel Ramos, like all those guys around that level. So overall, Egidijus Kavaliauskas drops Mykal Fox twice and gets a clear unanimous decision victory to get a very solid comeback win. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.